We have smoke in the truck. G'day folks, Resistor did it again. Pretty easy fix this time. Kids took the truck to go to school. While they were cleaning the snow off and had the heat going, they started smoke out of the heater vents, right out of the blowers here. And there's a little bit still in here. You can smell it. It smells like burning wires. So they turned the king off. The fan kept running. Pulled the key out. Fan kept running. Nothing on the controls changes it. It's just running at full. So I pulled the fuse out of the box over here. I'll show you which one. It's the only way to get the fan to go off, or disconnect the battery cable. So yeah, we're gonna fix it. We'll show you how to fix that problem. It's actually pretty easy. Come on. All right. Battery's hooked back up. 1, 2, 3. Third fuse over is this 40 ampere here. All right, pull that one out. Blower. That's which one it is. All right, here's where things get cool. I'm not even going to pause the camera here. We're just going to walk over and jump in. Key on. Fan's on 1. Now we got a fan. I can turn the blower off. 1, 2. So number 5 doesn't work with that fuse out. That's it. That big fuse in there only controls number 5. 5 is the one that tends to burn out the most. So when you pull that out, you lose 5, but you still got all your other ones. Most times. Not always. So if your fan is staying running, you got a problem under there on your blower motor resistor. All right, passenger side, this here cover's got to come off. All right, there's our cover off. You can see 1, 2, 3 bolt holes. Bolts look like these guys right here. Focus, there you go. Bolts look like that. They're 7 millimeters, or I don't know, what's that, 1/4 inch, 5/16, something like that. For metric or non-metric, I don't know. Okay, so there's our blower motor resistor right here. So we got to take out that bolt and that bolt right there. The wires, and then unplug it from the motor itself. You can see there's a little locking safety tab right here. You kind of got to pull out and before you can push in. This one I think just unplugs normal, but we're gonna unbolt it. And of course it's a different size. All right, you can see kind of a longish bolt. I expected to see something a little more melted up, but you know, it's electronics, you never know. You can see there's something that looks like it's melted in here. Yeah, I'm getting gook. So something in there melted. She got hot enough to start melting plastic anyways. All right, I pulled the blower motor out to make this easier for you to see. It's just 3 little bolts and it comes out. This plug here, again, there's that little safety lever. Okay, so in there's a little hook. You can just see that little other end. If you don't move that like this, you're never going to get it unplugged. Okay, so you undo that, then you push down on this, and out she comes. So here's there's the old blower resistor. You can see it's corroded. I mean, it is a 20-year-old truck, so corrosion is kind of part of the game. But what you don't want to see is that. That's where it melted a hole right through it. That's where all the smoke was coming from that was filling up the cabin on the kids. Could have started a fire, but you know, they're pretty resilient piece. They'll burn and melt and do stuff, but they don't often start fires, but I wouldn't risk it. So let's change that out. Old part, new part, you can see they're identical, even down to the wire. A lot of these, when you buy them, if you're shopping, this wire needs to be spliced into this plug, or you just buy the part that fits, you know what I mean? Like, why do extra work? You're not saving any money, they're the same price. There's where my smoke was coming from, filling up the truck. You can still, it just reeks the smell on that. And you can see there's a new one. Hey, it's not melted. 20 years that one was in there. Do you think this won't last for 10, maybe, hopefully? Anyway, let's put her in. Alright, new regulator goes right into this hole, nothing to it. It fits really sloppy, so don't worry about that. And those 2 bolts will go in and hold that in place. Nothing left to do but plug it in and put that cover back on. Alright, all plugged back in here. Make sure your wires are up and out of the way. Let's test it out. So let's put that back in. All right, try this again now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, folks, there's your Chevy Silverado heater fix. That blower motor resistor is the leading culprit to problems with your blower fan. But a lot of times it burns out because of neglect. And when I say neglect, I mean the cabin air filter that's in your glove box there. If people don't change that, it gets plugged up with dust and dirt and debris and mouse droppings and you name it. And it makes the fan work harder. So when you turn that fan on, it's trying to pull against, well, a lot of resistance. And that's where the heat comes, and that's what melts out most times. So if you're doing this job and you haven't changed your cabin air filter in a while, they're dirt cheap. Takes nothing. You just pull the glove box out and they're right in behind. Change them out. Anyway, hopefully this helped you guys out. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.